The movie Ambulance is what you expect from director Michael Bay, a high octane, action packed film. Now, while this is not one of his best movies he had directed, it's still very entertaining to say the least. And when I say action packed, yeah, there is a lot of action goes on in this film. In fact, there is the beginning of the movie, and basically before you know it, it's all action for the rest of the film. Now, granted, while this movie has a few little story issues here and there, I thought it was enjoyable for what it was. So the story of this film is that Will and Danny Sharp, they go on a robbery, and so they end up taking two hostages in an ambulance, hence the title. And well, both of them are trying to escape the LAPD. I have to say that I enjoyed the acting in this film. Jake Gyllenhaal as Danny Sharp, he did a excellent job. His character is really eccentric, like all over the place, and it made for a compelling characterization of Danny. And then you have Yahya Abdul-Mateen II, who played Will Sharp, his brother. And well, basically, Will, he's put in a difficult position in this movie. You can relate to that. He didn't want to be there, but he also didn't have a choice due to what happens in the film. And then you have Asa Gonzalez, who played Cam. She did a good job. She's the heart of this film. I was thinking when I saw this movie for the first time, I was like, typical Michael Bay film. You have the hot woman, playing one of the lead roles. But then she showed a lot of character, showed a lot of grit, and I really enjoyed that. One of the most interesting parts of this film is the interactions between the two brothers. You really see the contrast between them. Well, he doesn't want to do all this, but his brother Danny, he wants to do all these things just to get the money and, escape and all that. And while there is some cheesy writing when it comes to the script, it's still a film that will keep you on the edge of your seat. To be honest, I'm not a big fan of Michael Bay movies. I only enjoy four films he's directed in his career so far, and that is Bad Boys 1 and 2, the first Transformers movie, and Pain and Gain. With this one though, I felt like if they would have cut the runtime down, like granted, this movie's over 2 hours. It could have been 90 minutes, and that would have been enough. It drags on a little bit. There are some issues I had with the plot. But, the characters, they were enjoyable. Will trying to do the right thing. His brother Danny being a complete sociopath, trying to escape the cops and all that. And then, well, you have Cam. Like I mentioned before, she's the heart of the film. She really made this film worth looking at and being very invested in her character. Now, granted, this movie, while the issues do keep it from being a awesome film, this is still, at the end of the day, a movie that is well worth your time. I'm giving this film a 7 out of 10. There's nothing wrong with Michael Bay's directing style. I do enjoy it to some extent. But when I'm watching films, I'm looking for a story first. Now, despite the problems this film has, it's enjoyable for what it is. The performance of all three actors in this movie is well worth watching. It's an adrenaline rush performance. That's how I could best describe this film. A non-stop thrill ride where a lot of shit goes down. It makes for a 2-hour film where you can have a ton of fun with. Nonetheless, though, at the end of the day, while this film doesn't do anything new or groundbreaking in terms of the story, there's been better action films over the years. This movie is still a very entertaining and thrill ride for 2 hours. And that's my review of the film Ambulance. Alright, leave your comments down below in the section and let me know what you think about this film if you have seen it. Alright, this is Slum Guy 172 saying, peace out.